So we've just deployed what is our final release of Digital Explorer. We've completed the project. We've completed the vision as to what we originally set out to do around connecting knowledge, creating knowledge in different ways, creating solutions as data representations and not just text and documents. So we've kind of completed that, and hopefully the sum of its parts really kind of shows that the vision and the intent of what we were aiming for with the platform. So what's included in this final release? Solution composition, big part of the vision, that ability to take those individual solution models and reuse them completely in a full composition way. So you can merge and include existing solution models into your new compositions. Dependencies, duplications are taken care of within that composition modeling. Also included a simple add and edit API, so content coming from new repositories, and so building up upon that recommendation engine. Within Workspaces, following the preview release of last month, we've just switched on the full text analytics for all DXC employees. Also been doing some work with the DXC risk team. So there's now a new subcategory within the taxonomy, DXC risk. So a new highlight within that document analytics to really allow you to focus in on those areas of potential risk, as well as the business technology trends and general industry information. Um, New data view as well. You can take a look at that one, and some minor updates. One thing to call out in particular is around the playbooks. So what we've done in playbooks is we've actually just taken the same approach and the layout and the scaling the improvements that we made in Workspaces and just brought those through into the playbook, so they will display the heat maps and the compare view better within those within any screen presentation, and a number of fixes that you can pause and have a read through there. But let me jump into the application very quickly, so I'll come back to the home page. So within the workspace module, I'll just call out this risk area. So we've got the DXE risk one here. So full text analytics, what we've got here is DXC's last annual report from 2020, and you'll see a new category here in the middle, new color coding. So we've got DXC risk. So if you wanted to just focus down, you can switch the various pieces off and just have a look at the areas of risk. Within that, zoom in as required, and so all of the other features work there. So just pulling in from that managed risk taxonomy, so you can get a sense of that. New data view, as I mentioned, is very similar to the heat map view, but it's kind of a bit of a combination of both heat map and compare, because you can select up to 5 other workspaces to include, or you can just say, just give me the nested circle view of my active workspace, so you'll just get this view, and if you had multiple, you'd be able to see that and zoom in, just get that kind of comparison and that balance of certain key phrases being mentioned in one document over the other. So subtle different viewpoint than the base compare. So you've got that. Other points of note within here. So download now has the option to include the insights. So if you've done the full text analytics and you want to include the insights within the CSV file, you can just include that as an option there as well. That's pretty much it for the workspace module. Obviously now, if anybody clicks on document, all DXE employees will see this option here. So that's pretty much it for workspaces. Playbooks, as I mentioned, some improvements to the layout, a number of other features within there you can take a look at. Solution composition is a big update, that ability to merge solutions together, taking care of duplications and pieces like that. There's a number of overview documents and user guides that I've included as part of this release that are available up on GitHub, and I'll include that in the post. So as I say, this is the final release of Digital Explorer. We have one more piece to do, which is kind of be hopefully a fairly minor one, and that's just that transition across to Universal ID. So that will happen in the coming weeks, and that's it. It's there. It's available for DXE employees to use, to share with your customers, show them that way of looking at data and information in a different way. The sum of its parts, coming together and creating something very unique, hopefully bringing a lot of business value. So I want to say thank you to everybody that's been involved in this throughout the kind of program. I have not worked on this alone. So thank you to the development team, Adrian, Yaroslav, Kasha, and Thomas. They do a tremendous job, as is every single developer that we've had throughout this engagement. So there's a lot of knowledge here. There's a lot of experience that we've learned on how to approach things, how to approach information. So DXC Digital Explorer, it's finished. It's now available for everybody across the organization. Thank you so much.